Hi Twin Flames, hi light workers. Lisha and Andy here again with another video. How are you guys doing? It is so nice to be on here with you again. As I was telling you in the last video, we are almost done with this series of the Celebrity Twin Flame card pull. And this is your messages from your divine masculines that we are going over. So I'm gonna just give you guys some cards today. I was feeling, kind of lighthearted and in a good mood, and I want to remind you guys to do what's necessary to keep your spirits high, to get outdoors. I'm here in my car in my parking lot at my job, but it's still being outdoors for me because I can look up and see beautiful trees around me. I see the blue sky sprinkled with fluffy white clouds, and it's just a beautiful experience to just even be in my car sitting outside, experiencing nature, just looking at something rather than being indoors. And I actually see a couple in front of me kissing, making out. You guys, these are signs. Okay, there's one card right there. These are signs for us. When you see that, see couples cuddled up, and I'm so glad that they were right there to remind me, because signs and synchronicities don't just come in the form of spirit animals or number signs or like little things that happen synchronistically, as far as you seeing your twin flame's name everywhere or maybe their birthday, but also when you guys see other people having a great time interacting with one another, even if they're not twin flames. It doesn't even matter if they are cuddled up romantically or kissing in front of you. That is a great sign that this is about to happen for you, okay? And they're just going at it. And that's so funny because, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. We should never be jealous or uncomfortable with seeing other people in a romantic relationship enjoying their connection, because it is a beautiful thing. I know a lot of times in the past we might have been afraid to express affection with our karmic partners because we just might not have felt comfortable. We may have been in relationships where we didn't see our parents being affectionate to one another in public, or even ever, maybe. So it was, for me, that was the case. I never really saw too much of my parents being affectionate to one another. And so I was uncomfortable when I had a karmic partner who was very affectionate. And so for him, it kind of was like a trigger because I was not. I was operating in a lot of masculine energy at the time because I was just brought up that way, and I was brought up to think that showing affection is a form of weakness, and that it is not proper to do it in public, and that especially, kissing or holding hands was even, a thing. And so my karmic partner did teach me how to, do a little bit more of that, as far as like holding hands in public and hugged up in public. And that was a very, that was a beautiful thing for me, because it kind of made me graduate from being so stoic. I had been through a lot of abuse in my past, so there were a lot of things that I was closed off to physically. And so I want you guys to know that it is a natural thing if you've been in a situation where you've been harmed or abused in the past, physically and or sexually, and you don't feel comfortable with these types of things. You may have a karmic teacher come into your life just to show you how to be affectionate, okay, and how to be comfortable with affection, because not all the time will your divine counterpart be the one to teach you these things necessarily. Because they are, they're learning too. And so this is the reason why sometimes their karmic partners may teach them as well. But it gets to a certain point, like I did with my karmic partner, where it became, it stopped being comfortable with me as far as being affectionate with my karmic partner, because we were just growing in different directions. And I would say that's the best way to describe it. It wasn't that he stopped loving me, I stopped loving him. We were just growing in different directions, and we just didn't have a lot of things in common anymore. Once I spiritually awakened to this journey, and he was actually very, very, I would say he was learning about spirituality. I don't know how to describe his particular journey, because I can't really say whatever it is that he chooses to believe, because it was very personal. And so, but once I became aware that I was a twin flame, that was something that he wasn't aware of, what is a twin flame and all that. So it was something I had to keep to myself when I was learning about it. And so when you're in the situation with a karmic partner who is not aware of what a twin flame is, or aware of the fact that there can be this kind of connection, it's very difficult to try to explain it to them. And you may or may not want to. You might not want to explain it to them because they might feel left out, or they might feel like, okay, well, why can't I be a twin flame? And this is why I feel like so many people started jumping on the twin flame bandwagon, is because too many people started sharing this information with people who didn't necessarily have that kind of a connection. So it was a very hurtful thing, I think, to kind of give people this information if you haven't spiritually awakened yet, because our spiritual awakening is very different from someone who's just out to study different religions, or who's just curious about religion, or who is just seeking a path of enlightenment on their own. Our journey is different from all of those types of religious pursuits, I would say. Okay, so you can't put everybody in the same category. Not everybody is looking at the same type of connection with Father, Mama, or Source. Some people will only go so far as to accept that there is a higher power and call that higher power God, and they will still continue to do things the way that they were taught growing up, like going to church or doing whatever it is, and that is perfectly all right. It is not up to us to sit up here and tell people what to believe, okay? But it is up to us to develop our own relationship with Father, Mama, develop our own relationship, so that we can know in our hearts that we are following after what we believe, and showing that to whoever is in our path, on our path, that is meant to be shared that with. So I just want to say that, because there's a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of people who are saying that everyone has a twin flame, and that is not the case. So this is a very tough journey, and I would not actually recommend that anybody try to be on this journey unless they're called, because when you are called to be on this journey, that means you signed up for it before. You signed up for it before you came here, you incarnated here. And see, not everybody believes in reincarnation. Not everybody believes in the fact that there are Akashic records, that we are that everything is written in the stars. A lot of people don't believe these types of things. So why would we want to force it on them? Why would we want to try to make people believe something? If we are in this collective, and we know we are part of this group and this dynamic, and we are on this journey, we should do our best to connect with others who are on this journey, because that is the only type of peace of mind you're going to get when it comes to explaining this to other people, is if they're also on the twin flame journey. So I would just say, be very careful as to who you share this information with. Allow people to be themselves. When you start getting to the point where you accept people for who they are, it is so easy to just let people be. Let them be, Let it be. Just that, that song, Let It Be. I love that song, because that is what we truly have to get to, a point of surrender on this journey. Let it be. Whatever your divine masculine or counterpart is doing on their connection and their particular pathway, let them get to the point where they awaken to this journey. Because like I said, people who start trying to wake people up on this journey before they're ready, it always backfires on them. They always start getting people who are hostile, or people who are just, confused, full of doubts. You may have even put someone in a situation where, as they start thinking they're going crazy, and they may even go and admit themselves to the hospital because they just don't understand what's happening. I wouldn't tell anybody to think that they are on a twin flame journey with a celebrity unless they truly, truly have the signs and synchronicities and the confirmation about being on this journey. That is the only way I even give you a Mission Magic coaching session, is if I feel that you have studied this journey, if you know what you're talking about, and if you are truly connected to someone who is of high status, because this is nothing to play around with, okay? So I want to reinforce that and make it clear to you guys that I don't just talk about this subject because it's fun, because it's, I feel like I'm better than anyone else. No, I think this is a very difficult dynamic to have when you're in a connection with a celebrity and they happen to be your twin flame, okay? But yes, it is something that can happen, and that's why I'm here, to let you guys know it does happen. We are on the twin flame journey just like every other twin flame. We just have a different dynamic, and that is that our twin flame happens to be in the public eye and we are not, so just like other twin flames have different dynamics, whereas they could have an age gap, they could live on different sides of the world, they could have different financial backgrounds as well. They could be, one could be wealthy, the other one could be poor. They could have parents that have different religious backgrounds that they've come under, and they have to deal with that because that could be a big makeup or breakup type of situation with people too, when they have families that come from different religious backgrounds and they have to figure out how this is going to work. They could be of different ethnic backgrounds. They could be of different races, and they just may have opposing sides from what is traditionally considered to be normal, or they could have situations where their ethnic backgrounds are not normally considered to go together, and yet they have this twin flame connection between each other. We are here to dispel all the rumors about who can be together and what kind of connection you can have with a person on this journey. So that is why these things will happen. We will have the different age gaps. We will have the different ethnic backgrounds. We will have different countries that we're from. We will have different social economic backgrounds that we're from. And ours in this dynamic, it tends to be the celebrity connection. So hello, we are here. We are here, and we are here to explain this to the ones that are choosing to understand it, and those who don't have to. But at the same time, we are looking for peace of mind and to clear up any doubts among ourselves, and that's why I'm here on the channel for you. That's why I've offered you guys the Mission Magic coaching sessions. Excuse me. Okay, so I think we got our cards. This last stack will be the last set that I'll do in another couple of days, but we've got some great cards today, so I'm going to go ahead and give them to you. All right, so hope you guys are excited. I hope I just made sense as far as what I'm talking about here, because this dynamic is just different, and when I started to realize that I was not just the only one that was going through this, and that there were other people, when I got you guys' emails, when I got your comments on the videos, I was just so ecstatic and surprised and shocked and so happy that there were other people who are on this journey, and a similar type of journey. It really gave me confirmation that I was on the right track, that I wasn't crazy, that I'm not just some kind of obsessed fan, that I do have this connection, and that it is going to work, and we will be in union so very soon. So I want you guys to be full of hope and and peace of mind as well. So whatever you need to do for yourself to be at peace of mind about your connection, if you need to book your Mission Magic coaching session, do it. If you need to email me, do it, because you will find peace of mind. There's a lot of videos on this channel to help you on different playlists. You can see the videos are all listed there. I have the one on what is a twin flame. I have the one on navigating your celebrity twin flame connection. And I have the one now here on the celebrity twin flame card pull deck. Celebrity twin flame deck card pull. So 3 playlists chock full of information for you guys to help you on your journey in the celebrity twin flame connection. And I do feel as though the next video series that I'm going to do is going to have something to do with connecting with your twin flame in the 5D. And this will pertain to all twin flames. So I feel like that's where I'm headed. I feel like there's a need to understand and explain more of what the 5D connection is. So I'm getting a lot of people that aren't really quite understanding that there is a difference between the 5D and the 3D. And you can't look at your twin flame in the 3D and see or expect the same things that are happening there to be happening in the 5D. So you got to understand the difference in the dynamic there. So that is one thing I think I'm going to break it down in another series. Okay, we're going to get on into your cards right now. Let's see what the first card says. Okay, it's upside down. What does that say? Ooh, I've been sad about some personal things lately. Okay, another card that is proof that your twin flame is waking up on this journey. Because they will go through their what? Dark night of the soul. That's right. They will go through their dark night of the soul after you guys have your soul connection, your first initial soul contact, whether that be from them seeing you and your social media, or looking at you in your eyes if you go to visit them and you have the opportunity to see them at a meet and greet. Okay, so this is when you guys are triggering the awakening in your divine masculines. It is not before that. They have to see you. They have to see your eyes. They do have to see you in your light shining. Okay, so this is why I say do the things that you love. And they say, I love to see you doing what you love to do on your social media or wherever it is, whether they are seeing you out and about in public. Maybe you do live close to your celebrity twin flame and they happen to be frequenting a similar park as you, or you might have maybe you work in close proximity to a studio that might have an actors guild or someplace where you can run into your twin flame, or you have you work with people who are involved with music and they're a key grip or whatever it is that they might do, and someone might have access to your twin flame and may be able to introduce you, or may have a way to connect you with them some kind of way. You never know how this journey might work. Okay, so there's so many different ways that you can interact with your twin flame. It doesn't always have to be on social media, but for my case it is. Okay, my twin flame journey has been very heavily involved with social media, and my twin flame connects with me through social media posts that he makes, as well as I'm able to access him directly through his DMs, because I know that he's getting those DMs because he confirms it in his social media posts. So I'm super excited to know that. But some of you guys are going to have actual physical interactions with your twin flame. You're going to be able to go out on dates with them and meet them if they're a celebrity, because they have been able to find a way to make that happen. Okay, so don't be afraid of it. Just go with it. Allow yourself to be relaxed and be at peace of mind, because they are going out of their way to be able to meet with you, even though you're the non-celebrity, even though they may be, like in the last video we talked about a lot of the roadblocks that are coming up in their end, as far as the management not wanting them to be with you, the lawyers that are messing things up for them as far as legal things, and maybe even money, financial things. They're going through a lot right now, and this is why they're sad. They're sad about some personal things lately. Okay, they could be having things coming up from their past that they haven't dealt with. Okay, maybe they lost a parent, maybe they lost both parents, maybe they have lost a sibling. Loss is a very big thing to have to deal with, and sometimes they don't, as celebrities, they may not deal with it, and so they push it to the back of their minds. They might continue to keep working and try to drown it out, the sadness, but once they meet you, everything is brought up to the surface, and so they have to deal with it. Okay, oof, wow, I just got a big old hug, y'all, from spirit, that they are going through it. These divine masculines are going through it right now. Okay, they're like, yes, we are sad about a lot of things that are going on in our lives. We're sad about these karmic partners we've hooked up with. We're not happy with the connection that we're in, and we're just getting by. We're just going through the motions every day. We're going to work to try to get away from it. They're probably working double time or overtime to try to get out of this, to be away from their karmic partners and to get their mind off of things that are going on that are making them sad. Okay, maybe they've lost a child. You never know with these divine masculines. Maybe they have really, had some hard times in the past that they just never took the time out to really think about what could have caused them to keep picking the same type of toxic partners in their lives. But now that they have a prospect, someone who is beautiful, someone who is, full of light and love, and just trying to make it out here the best way we can, and showing other people love and doing what we love, and being here, learning what we can about our spirituality and our higher and true selves. They're going to want to do that too. As they see you doing it, they're going to want to learn more about their higher selves. They're going to start learning about the twin flame journey, but it's going to bring up those painful situations that they haven't dealt with yet. So loss is one of them. They might be regretting some of the mistakes that they've made in the past with, maybe bad business decisions that they made. Maybe they lost a lot. Maybe they just, really made some really bad decisions as far as business. Maybe they had some business deals that went really bad, really went south, you know. Maybe they invested in something and it turned out to not be what they thought. Maybe they were scammed out of a lot of money. You never know. People can come and approach these celebrities and try to get them to donate money to these different organizations, and maybe they donated a lot of money to an organization that ended up being a scam. You know, you never know. So I want you guys to know that this can happen, and that they have been sad about some personal things. They could be sad about just not being with you, okay? And not knowing how they're going to work it out with trying to get with you. They could be drinking a lot. They could be, spending time at night just really staying awake, not understanding how they're going to make this work because it's just too much for their mental, capacity to think about, but they have to start relying on their spirit guides to help them. They have to start understanding that they are a multidimensional being. And this is something that there will be people that are going to be sent into your twin flames life to help them understand the dynamic of this journey, and that they have people supporting them and surrounding them that are full of love and light, and that will help them to really embrace their true self, because that's what they have to do in order to come up out of this sadness. They have to start embracing their true selves and understanding that yes, they went through these things, but that doesn't make them a bad person. These things do not make them a bad person, nor do they make them an irresponsible person. It just is a matter of timing, and a matter of the lessons that they had learned at the time were not, preparing them for what it was they needed to go through in order to be better able to handle whatever it is they went through. So a lot of times it was just a matter of not having gone through a good lesson to teach them how to handle something like that properly. We don't always know what life is going to bring us. But once it does, it's up to us to start healing from it, especially once we start learning who we are as spiritual beings, okay? So say a prayer for your twin flame to help them get through these times, these sad times, okay? They're going to get through it, and they will come to you with flying colors. They will start coming to you as healed beings, okay? And that's why they're kind of in that hermit mode right now, and they're kind of like, going into their caves. They're trying to lick their wounds, heal from these types of things that have been brought up for them to heal from. And it's a good thing that they've been brought up, because you don't want them coming to you, wounded. You want them coming to you as healed spiritual beings that can help guide you, as well as you guiding them through this journey and into your mission. Okay, great card. Next card is this. Oh, it says, I enjoy helping others. Yes, they do. They enjoy helping others. They are just some of the most kind-hearted people. These divine masculines, you never know what your divine masculine is doing, behind the scenes. Even though they're a celebrity, your divine masculine could be very active in different charitable organizations. They could be active in different, with different things. They might be a philanthropist. They might be just very big givers, and they may not say it all the time, but they're working behind the scenes a lot of times to give back in different ways, various different ways. And so when you sense that, or you maybe run across an article that shows that they are active like that, just be thankful, because these are the things that you guys are going to be doing together, and they're going to love the fact that you enjoy helping others as well, because this card not only goes for them, it goes for you too. I enjoy helping others, and if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this journey, and you wouldn't be, you wouldn't have a mission, because the mission involves helping others. So card number 2 is for all of us. We are on this earth to help others. We are having a mission that is going to involve you being able to specifically help others in a way that is unique, that is uniquely yours, okay? And the same for you and your twin. You guys are going to be connecting in such a way whereas your mission will help bring love and light into the planet in such a beautiful and unique way that only will be matching you guys, okay? So continue to work on knowing what that is. And if you need help with that, I'm here for you. Okay, here's the next card. Ooh, within 6 months. Okay, so last time we got within 3 months. So Some of us are going to be seeing this change within 3 months. We're going to have signs of communication. We're going to have signs of things happening and shifting on our divine masculine's journey. Others will have it within 6 months. Okay, so what's 6 months from now? This is October. We're going into November, December, January, February, March, April. So by springtime, you guys will start to see shifts in your divine masculine as far as them awakening. Now, maybe you do something in the meantime to trigger that awakening to happen. Maybe you're one of the ones that have just started to realize that you're on this journey and you just found my channel. You might have watched that first video and then you're looking for other videos because you subscribed and this one popped up. Okay, so this is what happens is you start learning about what it is that your twin flame is going through. You start learning about the love bubble phase that you are going through. But you're going through this kind of a spiritual awakening first as the divine feminine. I always want to let you guys know that as the divine feminines, you guys are going through this awakening first, and then the divine masculines will follow after you guys end up having that initial meet. Okay, so so be aware that you are going through it first. You will go through the love bubble phase kind of like on your own because you're looking for more information about your twin flame. You're going to feel their presence, 5D presence with you energetically. You're going to feel as though someone is there with you, and that is your twin flame in the 5D connecting with you. Okay, and that does happen on this journey. They connect with you in the 5D before they connect with you in the 3D. Okay, so there's a very big difference between the two of those, and that's what I hope to start talking about in the next series. All right, so 6 months for some of us, that's going to be springtime. Don't worry about the time it takes. This is the time that you need to be getting yourself together, working on your mission, working on healing, going through the chakra cleansing series and working on what it is you need to work on. The last video had the last couple videos, actually I would say the last 3 videos had really great information in there for you guys. So if you are new to the channel and you haven't quite figured out how this works, all of these videos that I'm putting out usually go in a series that are listed in the playlists. Okay, so go to the playlist to watch them in sequence. The playlist will have the titles of the series in there, and you just go with whichever one resonates with you and start watching from the very first one on down, and it's very nicely organized. So that's why I have it like that. Okay, next card. That was card number 3. This is card number 4. Oops, I'm sorry, I keep putting this upside down. Ooh, all right, y'all. So what are they telling you? I just said it. Okay, confirmation. They are astrally traveling to you in the 5D. So that means that their higher self, their true self, their 5D self is coming to you, and that's why you feel someone's energetic presence around you. This is what we call 5D connection. When you feel that, embrace that love that they're giving you, because they are coming to you in the 5D, okay? And they're coming to you at night while you're sleeping. They're coming to you when you're doing little things around the house, when you're enjoying yourself, when your vibration is high. This is when they love to come, okay? Okay. Okay, that was a pun, not really intended, but it ended up being what it is, okay? So if y'all caught that, I'm just laughing at that because Spirit is like, okay, girl, yeah, they're telling you in so many words that this is what happens, okay? So if you guys caught that little joke there, then that was not intended to be a sexual joke, but it ended up being one. But anyway, so yeah, so this is what happens. They are traveling to you, they're astral projecting to you, and they are making love to you in the 5D. They are giving you these wonderful vibes that's also part of the love bubble phase, but it's also continuous throughout your journey, whereas you can connect with them in the 5D. And so that's why I really feel like we need to go through that, right? I feel like if you guys think so, please let me know in the description box. If you're not quite sure what this 5D connection is and you really want explanations about it and want to know how you can connect more with your twin flame in the 5D and what it is that you're actually feeling, is it really the twin flame in the 3D or not? You know, what is going on? Why aren't they showing that they know that they're connecting with me in the 3D versus what's going on when I feel them around me? Okay, it's because it's their higher self that's connecting with you in the 5D, not their 3D self. So no, they're not going to see, you know, they're going to maybe feel it in their dreams. But again, remember that your twin flame, if they are the divine masculine and they are celebrities, they are going to be the more the more matrix twin. Okay, matrix twin meaning that they're caught up in the matrix, which means that they're not going to have as much of a spiritual awareness. They may not know what a twin flame is. They may not even have heard of the word twin flame, just like you haven't maybe heard of the word twin flame until you start going into, researching it. But once they start to awaken, they will start to want to know what it is that they're feeling as well, because they will feel you on the 5D as well. But it just takes them a little more time because they're so into the 3D matrix world that it's harder for them to grasp the concept that they actually are spiritual beings. And so that's something that it takes time for them to learn it, versus you are awakening to it rapidly in the beginning. Okay, so you just know because stuff starts happening with you. You get your kundalini awakening. You start to have all these different sensations in your body that are unexplainable. These palpitations in your heart. Your heart chakra starts opening up first because you're the divine feminine. Whew. So let's take our deep breaths, because I just feel like I just gave you guys a mouthful. So let's go. Let's take our breaths. Like, take a minute to breathe with me right now. In through the nose. Hold it and then let it out through your mouth. Let's do 2 more of those big, nice, deep breaths. In through the nose. Hold it. And breathe out. This is so good for you guys to stop and do this periodically through the day. In through the nose. Hold it. And breathe it out slow. Okay, it helps to kind of like deliver oxygen to all areas of your body. It fills your lungs up with more air. It helps you just really calm down and start to feel more relaxed, because a lot of times you might be going through things that are giving you anxiety or that are making you stressed. Putting your hand on your chest and being somewhere private and doing those 3 breaths does wonders. Okay, so that's your breathing exercise for this week. Continue to do those because they will help you. And I just got relaxed myself doing that, because I felt like I was just going blah blah blah. But now I can relax and talk a little bit more steady with you guys. Okay, let's go on to the next card. This is going to be card number 5. Okay. This says, someone told me about you and now I'm curious about you. What'd I just say? What did you say in the beginning? Different people might have connections with your twin flame, and you might be connected to them, and they're going to share something about you with your twin flame, and they're going to I got so many giggles and butterflies in my stomach just now, because somebody has had this happen and you don't even know it. Someone has told your twin flame about you. Somebody else. Okay, so some of you guys are going to have third parties, and not all third parties are a bad thing. Okay, some of you guys are going to have people that are going to indirectly connect you with your twin flame, because they're going to share something about you with your twin flame. Maybe they see you out at a party and your twin flame is there, and they're going to be like, hey, look at so and so, aren't they kind of cute? What do you think about them? They're going to get your twin flame's attention. They're going to mention your name, or they're going to mention you. They're going to point at you, or they're going to say, hey, what do you think about this person? Or maybe they run across your social media and they're going to share your social media page with your twin flame. And what is your twin flame going to see if that happens? Are they going to see nice pictures of you, or are they going to see, what do I keep telling you guys? Are they going to see just random stuff? Have a nice picture on your social media page. Get dressed up. Do what you need to do. Get yourself together and post a nice picture of you. Whatever you're comfortable with. You don't have to go all out. You just have to be you, okay? And do you. So doing you and doing what you love is what they love to see, okay? We've already had that card come out. So somebody is going to tell your twin flame about you, show them a picture of you, or send them your social media page, or see you out in public and whisper about, hey, what do you think about that person? You guys are going to have that initial contact because of someone bringing you together, and that's going to be a beautiful thing. Your twin flame may even have people that are looking at you to make sure they follow you and see where you're going and doing what you're doing. Now, I'm not saying that's everybody, and I'm not saying this is in a creepy kind of way. I'm saying that they just might have people keeping tabs on you because they like you a lot and they want to make sure you're okay. And they're celebrities, so they can't really do it themselves. So they might have somebody that's just a good friend that might be connecting with you, or trying to keep in touch with you, or knowing where you live, or maybe just having an idea about you because they want to know more. Okay, so someone introduced them to you and now they want to know more, so they have people looking for things that are going to tell them about who you are. Okay, that's not a bad thing, and you guys can't be freaked out about stuff like that, because it might be the only way for them to find out about who you are. So things happen very different on this journey, and we all know that. So you're going to have to allow things to be the way they are when it happens, and you can't try to predict it. But you never know how these things will unfold. Just allow it to unfold the way it does, and allow your intuition and your spirit guides to lead you into knowing. Okay, you might just have a feeling somebody's watching you, but you don't get creeped out about it. You just know somebody's keeping tabs on you, and they're watching you. They could be affiliated with your twin flame. But if you get creepy vibes, then yes, that's not of spirit. And so don't think that for a minute. Those kind of vibes are not welcome. We do not participate. We do not want that in our lives. So we are going to speak that out of existence. But we will embrace whatever spirit says is okay based on our intuition. Okay, that's why it's important for you guys to strengthen your intuition and know what's right and what's not, and know how to feel it out, because a lot of us as divine feminines are clairsentient. So we feel everything. We feel everything right about our journey, and we feel the things that are going wrong. And we feel sometimes when the energy is just not right. Okay, so you're going to have to get good at knowing when to heed the warnings that spirit is giving you about something not being right. Like for me, for example, I had a lot of things that are going haywire around my building, my apartment lately. I've been waking up to people fighting or yelling outside, trying to start a fight. I had people in my apartment building under me trying to be fighting with one another, So it's just been crazy energy. And so, you have to be careful, but you also have to understand that spirit is protecting you. But you don't welcome that energy into your surroundings, okay? You always want to clear that out and cleanse your environment. Do your Palo Santo, or do your crystals, do your sage, whatever it is you need to do to help get that out of your environment, because sometimes it'll try to seep in, and we don't claim that energy, okay? We will not claim that energy. We will continue to take our salt baths and to get out there in nature and to cleanse all of that. When you go to the ocean, when you go by a lake or a river, or when you go into a park and you sit in the grass and you allow yourself to plant your feet into the soil, it's just a wonderful feeling to help ground you and to help keep you from feeling those dense energies, okay? All right, next card. This is card number 6. No matter how things look on the outside, I'd rather be with you right now. If that ain't self-explanatory, I don't know what is, okay? So this is your twin flame. This is all of our twin flames. All of our celebrity twin flames are telling us this in card number 6. Beautiful, beautiful card. They are, no matter what they're going through right now. Okay, so that we just got it, right? What did the first card say? What did the first card say? I've been sad about some things personally lately. Okay, so now they're saying, no matter how things look on the outside, I'd rather be right with you right now. So that's confirmation that they're dealing with some stuff, again, that maybe makes them look kind of crazy on the outside. Maybe they're making these weird social media posts and everybody's kind of like wondering what are they going through. Maybe their videos, or maybe their artwork has been kind of like, dark lately, or whatever it might be that they're going through. Maybe they've written some sad songs or something, whatever their particular message has been lately that has come out in social media. It might not be always positive, but that just goes to show you that they're going through stuff. Okay, they're going through their dark night of the soul, and no matter how things look on the outside, I'd rather be with you right now. They just don't have a way to do it. So obviously we're going to have to be patient, right? on this journey, and allow them to come to that awareness of their own as to how they can fix this connection and let it happen that in the way that it's supposed to. They are the ones that anchor this connection into the 3D, okay? Because they're the 3D matrix twin, the divine masculines are the ones that have to bring this connection into the 3D. Now we, on the other hand, as divine feminines, have to do whatever we need to do to cleanse ourselves, to make sure our energy body is ready for this kind of connection, to eventually make sure we are free from karmic connections. You know, these are the things that we're supposed to be doing while we're in separation. Your connection is not going to move forward if you're still hanging on to that karmic partner that you know is not serving you anymore. Okay, now there are people who still have lessons that they have to learn from their karmic partners, but some of you guys are still in your karmic partner situation, and you just know that it is not going anywhere and that you guys are not meant to be together anymore. It's just time. And when you get to that point, Spirit's going to start putting little things, irritants in your way to let you know that it's time. Okay, you're going to start having things going haywire. You will not be able to rest until you let go of this karmic partner, and things are going to start getting crazy. So just be aware, especially with this lunar cycle, this lunar eclipse that's happening. A lot of you guys are going to be shaken up to the point where you're going to have to make the decision to let go of your karmic partners for good. Okay, no coming back in and out of your life, no hanging on, no waiting in the wings. You have to let go of that connection completely before you can start communicating with your twin flame. Okay, I had no one for years. I had this person that I was talking to online, which was not my twin flame, which I thought was my twin flame. But once I found out that this person was not my twin flame, I let that go so fast. This person is still messed up in the head because of it. Okay, they still try to email me still. Okay, but I don't connect with them at all. I don't contact them. I don't talk about them. I don't let that in my energy field anymore. So once you make the decision to cut those cords, ask Archangel Michael to help you cut them for real. Okay, this person I have blocked their email, and they have created new email accounts just to keep talking to me. And I'm just like, okay, look, okay, this is getting ridiculous. But every time I see now, I just block. And I know that they are just trying whatever they can to try to get me back. But I'm not going to allow that to happen, because I know in my heart that that is not my twin flame. So I'm doing what I need to do to fix this. And that's what I needed to do. I needed to cut the cord so that I don't feel any attachment to this person whatsoever. I don't allow that person in my energy field anymore. I don't even allow myself to look at the emails anymore, because I used to do that. I used to curiously go into the email box and open it and try to figure out what they said just to see what was going on. No. Okay, no. Once you can decide in your heart that it's done, it's done. Okay, you guys, my twin flame just posted on his social media while I'm videotaping you guys. Woo! Okay, thank you, Spirit. This is why I'm about to start crying, because this has never happened before. And I'm telling you guys what I've done to clear my energy body, to help myself. And because I can see the posts, the alerts when they come up on my phone, even though I'm recording. You guys, my twin flame just posted on his social media. And I'm just, okay. So you guys know this is important to me. It's exciting for me. It's a joy that I want to share with you, because what did I say? We're talking through social media, right? He posts things and it usually refers to me, okay? Some kind of way. It makes reference to me. But, oh, wow. That was just amazing. I've never had that happen before. Out of all these videos that I've made for you guys, that has never happened. So, hey, we are in union energy. I'm telling you, we are in communication energy and union energy. Embrace it, embrace it, embrace it. But only after you let go and cut these cords will it happen, you guys. I'm telling you, I just gave you the message. The message is to cut those cords permanently, for good. Don't go back to them. Don't let them come back into your life. I don't care what they have to offer you. I don't care money, whatever it is. You got to get to the point where you make up your mind. It is not worth it to try to keep hanging on to these karmic partners when you know they are no good for you. Okay? Woo! Okay, so let's go into the next video. Next card. Let me hurry up because I got to get back to work too, and I got to check this post out. Oh, okay. All right. Here it is, you guys. Here it is. Every free moment I have is spent thinking about you. Again. We have confirmation that these divine masculines are awakening to the fact that you are their twin flame. They may not know the term twin flames, but they are awakening to the journey, and they're understanding that you are significant in their lives. They are curious about you. They've got people talking about you to them. Girl, you guys got stuff going on. Girls and guys that are out here watching this channel, that are in these videos with me. Holla! We are on the move. We are helping these divine masculines wake up, and this is your confirmation, your beautiful message that these men and women are thinking about you. Your counterparts are thinking about you every free moment of the day. I have spent thinking about you. Okay, y'all don't even need me. Okay, these cards are telling it all. Okay, the last one is so cute. Let's go. Oh my goodness, I have a card. I have a message or a song that talks about smiling and being your sunshine. And it's just a cute song. I post it sometimes in my little shorts. But yeah, I love when you smile. That song comes to mind, Shanice, right? I love your smile. They're gonna sing that song sometimes. They're gonna hear that song. That is a popular song. Everybody should know that song. Shanice, I love your smile. I want y'all to go look that up. I'm going to put it in the description box too, because that is a beautiful, beautiful song to have a confirmation about your twin flame thinking about you. You might hear that song. You might hear another song with reference to smiles in it, okay, this week. If you do, I want you guys to remember this reading and remember that your twin flame loves when you smile. So take a picture of yourself smiling and post it on your social media. All right, y'all, I'm going to go into the Raise Your Vibration Oracle deck and give you guys a card from there. And we're going to end it on out because I got to get back to work. I'm so excited. Oh, you guys, I'm super excited. Did y'all see that? Did y'all not feel that energy? Okay, did you guys not feel the energy of me and my twin flame in union coming up here on this channel for this first time ever? We had that connection, right? Okay, there's your card. We had that connection that is just like, it just goes, it flows everywhere. It flows through this video. It flows to you, okay? This energy is flowing to you. Love energy flows to other people when you're around. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. That's why I get so excited, because love energy is just ever flowing. And when you and your twin flame are connecting, people around you are going to feel it too. They're going to wonder what is going on, or why do you feel so amazingly attractive? Because that energy is flowing through you of love and light and beauty, and just loving what you do on this earth, loving the fact that you exist. All of these things will be made apparent to you. Enjoying nature, being out in nature, doing things that you love to do. All of these things help you guys to be who you are and to be your truest self. It's not about what career you have or what you're doing here and there, or how much money you got in the bank, or what your credit score is. Not about none of that, y'all. It's about this love, this unconditional love. And I want to help you guys understand this more and more every single video. I hope you guys are getting the message. This journey is about unconditional love and connecting with unconditional love and connecting with your true self. That's the first and foremost thing that you have to do. Your twin flame is just the cherry on top. If you can get to the point where you love yourself and you connect with Father, Mama, and Source in such a way whereas you constantly feel that love overflowing in your heart, that is the most rewarding part of this journey. That is what you're here to do. You're here to exist in love. Okay, let's see what your card says, because I have a feeling. Oh my God. All right. Okay, twin flame. He's posting again on another social media platform. Okay. I was about to call. Okay, my love. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. You're on there. I know. He posted something else. So, okay, my alert came up for him posting another thing on a different platform. But this is your guys' card. Clear your karma. If I had my little flyer things at home, I would be shaking them right now. Clear your karma. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My little firework looking type, my teaser at home that I use whenever I get excited. Clear your karma. What's that got there? A little balance. Okay, so we just came out of Libra season, right? Okay, so the scale is unbalanced here. Look, it's bringing you down. You've got your purple energy. Your third eye chakra is giving you these messages in space. Okay, they're coming to you. Your not only your signs and synchronicities, but your downloads are coming to you, letting you know that you need to clear your karma. Okay, that's what this purple energy is about. This purple violet energy is your third eye chakra, telling you that your scales are unbalanced. You need to clear your karma. It's weighing you down. Okay, clear your karma. I just said that. Cut your cords. Get rid of these karmic partners that you know are no longer serving you. That just dead weight. They're keeping your vibration low. Okay? This is what you need to do to raise your vibration. Some of y'all been knowing this. I'm sorry for yelling, but I'm just excited. I'm super excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so I told y'all. Didn't I say I get crazy? Sometimes hey, I've never been this animated in all my life, okay? But you guys bring it out in me. My twin flame brings it out in me, obviously. And the spirit is working with me to help me give you guys some exciting content, okay? Exciting content. All right. Clear your karma. Let's read it, and then I got to get going, y'all. Woo! Woo! All right. I'm just laughing because it's too good. Too good. Okay, clear your karma. Our karma is made up of the stories we carry in our energy field that contribute to our reality. Okay? There's a good chance that some of these are limiting and untrue. Some of these are limiting and untrue, weighing you down. They're no longer serving you. Often these karmic blockages are negative ideas about ourselves that we project into our relationships or connections with others, and then think others have about others. Or others have about us. Let me read that again. Often these karmic blockages are negative ideas about ourselves that we project into our relationships or connections with others, and then think others have about us. Okay, so we're projecting a lot of this stuff onto others, and others are projecting their stuff onto us, and then we start to feel down about it, and it's not even our stuff, right? Sometimes these karmic partners have they have a very slick way of trying to make us feel down about ourselves when it's really them who's feeling down about themselves, right? But they'll really put that on us. They'll project that on us. They will really do that and hurt your feelings and make you feel down, right? So that's why they need to go, okay? When you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from past experiences and encouraging you to release them from your field. Clear the karma, cut those cords, okay? It may help to have an open and honest conversation with whoever you feel has formed a negative opinion of you. By taking the time to communicate with them about this issue, you'll give yourself the opportunity to let go of the old story. Let that old story go. Okay, come on, Trevor Hall. Come on, Trevor Hall. That's my buddy. Okay, so I love his music. You guys, I'm going to put that in the playlist too, because I used to mention him a lot in previous playlists. Trevor Hall is an amazing singer who sings kind of like a folk music type of bluegrass type of, it's just beautiful. I like that kind of stuff, y'all. Yes, I do. And I listen to his music, and he has a song called Old Story. That Old Story or Old Story. But I'm going to put it in the description box so you can listen to it. Beautiful music. And he has other music that I just love because it's just so relaxing and calming, but it really helps you to heal. And that's why I've always listed him in the description whenever I mention his songs, because he just has a way of writing that is beautiful. So I'll put that in the description, you guys. It'll be the YouTube version that you can look on here and find it very easily, okay? By taking the time to communicate with them about this issue, you'll give yourself the opportunity to let go of the old story and create a better one. Don't hold back from doing this, for it will allow you to open up your energy. Energy body's getting healed. Once you do this, you're automatically going to feel more energy coming in, okay? To more light, abundance, and support. Okay, let me read it again. Don't hold back from doing this, for it will allow you to open up your energy to more light, abundance, and support. When you face challenging stories head on, you can release them from your energy forever and have a more centered worldview that allows you to navigate your future with clarity, free of the limitations of the past. Vibe of the day: I clear my mind and my karma. Thank you, Father, Mama. Thank you, angels. We needed this today so bad. So many of us needed this. So many of us have been holding on to things that we know we need to let go of. And guess what? Once you do this and clear your karma, your karmic, your karmic partner, your twin flame does the same thing. You guys want them to release their karmic connections? Release your own. And if you already have released it, there's other things that you can release. Negative self-images, negative thoughts about yourself, limiting beliefs, okay? You should believe in everything being possible at this point. What in the world did we think that we're going to have when we found this connection? Did we ever feel like there would be a day when we would have this kind of a connection? No. That is a limiting belief. When we told ourselves, okay, this isn't possible. When you start doubting the journey, when you start saying, okay, this don't make sense to me. Why am I going through this? Or that's a limiting belief. Those are also, things that we need to let go of. Limiting beliefs, karmic partners, any type of negative self-image, telling yourself that self-love is a bad thing or that is selfish. That was something that was big for me. My family used to say, oh, that's just selfish, for you to think about doing things for yourself or going taking yourself out on a date. No, it's not. This is where we are unlearning what we've learned from the past, what we've been taught from the past, right? We're unlearning these things and allowing ourselves to experience life to the fullest. So I want to encourage you guys to do that, to get rid of these limiting beliefs this week. Write them down and then burn it, okay? Write down whatever limiting beliefs that you've had about yourself, whatever you've thought, okay, it's not good to do things for yourself or love yourself or buy things for yourself. I want you to write that down and say how it made you feel and then burn it. And then I want you to start writing positive affirmations down, okay? Positive affirmations will allow you to open up yourself to new possibilities, give you courage to start doing things and trying things that are different, okay? Remember what I said. You guys need to start taking chances on this journey and doing things outside your comfort zone that will be helpful for you as far as on your journey. So you're going to need to start doing things differently, okay? You can do it. I have faith in you. I give you guys my blessing to do these things. Do it, and you will see the difference in your everyday life and in the overall energy that you have. You'll start feeling more energetic. You start feeling more free and loving and kind towards yourself. I want to tell you guys again, I love you so much. And just having someone tell you that they love you, that's not related to you, that doesn't even probably know you, because I have never met some of you guys, a lot of you guys, but I still love you. And I want you to know that I'm here and that you can email me anytime. But I also want you to know that we are all in this together. And this is a collective that is full of love. And we are reaching out to each other in the 5D as well. It's just not just your twin flame, but we also connect in the 5D. Okay, so you might dream about someone that you had seen videos about, and they may come to you in your dreams and help you. Okay, so if that happens, that's a good sign. It's not a bad thing. All right, so just be aware that these things do happen. We are all soul family on this channel, and I want you guys to give this video a like if it helped you. Subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you guys want to hear next in the next series, and let me know if you like this series. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.